In the realm of American entertainment, few figures have experienced a rise and fall as pronounced as Ellen DeGeneres. Once hailed as an emblem of hope and resilience, her trajectory has transformed from beloved comedian and talk show host to a figure ensconced in controversy. This documentary takes an in-depth look at the nuances of Ellen DeGeneres' journey, illuminating the dynamic landscape of fame, public perception, and the intriguing volatility of celebrity culture. Ellen's story begins in the small conservative town of Metairie, Louisiana. Born on January 26, 1958, she displayed an early talent for humor, often using it to diffuse the tension in her family dynamics. Raised by a mother who was a speech therapist and a father who was an insurance agent, Ellen's formative years were not devoid of struggle. Despite the love and support of her family, Ellen felt different, a sentiment that would shape her future both on and off the screen. Her comedic career began in the 1980s, initially performing at local clubs that soon expanded to bigger venues and television appearances. Ellen's ascent into the spotlight was marked by her burgeoning stand-up career, culminating in a notable appearance on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson in 1986. This pivotal moment, where Ellen's charm and wit captivated audiences, launched her into the stratosphere of comedy. By the early 1990s, she had her own sitcom, Ellen, which became a groundbreaking platform for LGBTQ visibility when she came out as gay in 1997. This moment was monumental. Ellen DeGeneres was no longer just a comedian. She became a symbol of progress and inclusion. The title character in Ellen was a reflection of her real-life struggles and triumphs, making the show resonate deeply with audiences, particularly those from the LGBTQ community. The episode titled The Puppy Episode, where Ellen's character comes out, was not just a cultural milestone. It was a courageous stance in a time of significant adversity. It challenged societal norms and opened discussions about sexual orientation in mainstream media. In a country where being openly gay could severely affect personal and professional lives, Ellen's bravery was a beacon of hope for many. However, the tidal wave of acceptance that followed Ellen's revelation was met with backlash. While many championed her for her bravery, others condemned her, leading to the cancellation of Ellen in 1998 after its fourth season. The abrupt halt of the show brought a curtain down on the comedy series but did not extinguish her spirit. Ellen faced the coming years with determination, reinventing herself and diving into different creative ventures. The turn of the millennium heralded a new chapter for Ellen as she transitioned into hosting, ultimately leading to the establishment of The Ellen DeGeneres Show in 2003. This endeavor was distinguished by its innate optimism, emphasis on kindness, and an array of notable celebrity guests. Ellen's approachable demeanor and infectious laughter forged a deep connection with her audience, capturing not only the hearts of devoted fans, but also drawing in a new generation of viewers. The show quickly became a cultural touchstone, blending celebrity interviews, comedy, and heartfelt human interest stories into a unique format. Underpinning this success was Ellen's commitment to philanthropy and social causes. The show became synonymous with charitable outreach, often highlighting stories of individuals making a difference in their communities. It was on this platform that Ellen famously gifted thousands of dollars to deserving guests, spreading joy and reinforcing her reputation as a beacon of positivity in the often tumultuous world of entertainment. As Ellen's profile rose, she became not just a comedian, but a cultural icon, garnering numerous awards, including 30 Daytime Emmy Awards. The accolades further solidified her connection with audiences. Ellen's influence expanded beyond television as she authored several books, lent her voice to animated films, and even produced and starred in various projects. However, despite the surface-level harmony, undercurrents of discontent began to surface, painting a more complex picture of the Ellen persona. The year 2020 marked a pivotal inflection point in Ellen's career, a year that would unearth shadows behind the bright, friendly facade she had cultivated. The onset of the COVID-19 pandemic brought unique challenges to television, with many shows shutting down production. Ellen continued to broadcast her show, but from her home office, which surprisingly sparked criticism rather than warmth. Viewers began to question the authenticity of her persona, particularly after she remarked about her experience in isolation, likening it to being in prison. Discontent grew, and in July 2020, allegations surfaced regarding a toxic work environment on the set of The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Former employees accused the show of fostering a culture of fear, bullying, and discrimination. As more voices emerged, the narrative shifted from Ellen's celebrated kindness to a disconcerting portrayal of a workplace rife with negativity. The backlash was swift and severe, resulting in an internal investigation by Warner Media and leaving Ellen's reputation hanging in the balance. The juxtaposition of Ellen's public image as a champion of kindness against these accusations created a dissonance that bewildered many of her followers. Despite her attempts to address the controversy, including a heartfelt apology in the season premiere of the show's 18th season, public sentiment had shifted. Viewers who once adored her began to feel disillusioned, grappling with the contrast between the Ellen they had idolized and the allegations that began to surface. Ellen's once vibrant brand began to show signs of tarnishing as social media became a platform for both condemnation and support. The complexity of her situation underscored a broader reality within celebrity culture, where the notion of a perfect persona often crumbles under scrutiny. In the months that followed, the ratings of The Ellen DeGeneres Show experienced a significant decline. The show's long-standing format, previously celebrated for its positivity and lightheartedness, felt out of sync with a viewing public eager for authenticity. Ellen's departure from the show, which was announced in May 2021, marked the end of an era. After 19 seasons, she chose to step away, revealing that it was time for her to seek new challenges and opportunities, rather than simply continuing to ride the coattails of past successes. The fall of Ellen DeGeneres has served as a case study of the fluid nature of public perception and celebrity. The same audience that celebrated her groundbreaking coming out in the late 1990s and embraced her return to television in the early 2000s suddenly found themselves critically examining her role in a tumultuous work environment. The complexities of Ellen's story illustrate the often unforgiving landscape of fame, where perceptions can shift in an instant, and the weight of expectations can become overwhelming. Ellen's journey reflects a broader theme in the entertainment industry, a cautionary tale of how even the most beloved figures can experience profound shifts in public sentiment. It offers insight into the intricacies of branding, media representation, and the fragility of celebrity culture, framed within the context of modern social dynamics where accountability is key. The line between personal brand and public persona can sometimes blur, leading to a reckoning that can dismantle even the most well-established careers. As Ellen's television legacy draws to a close, her influence remains embedded in the cultural fabric. The laughter she evoked and the boundaries she shattered paved the way for greater acceptance and representation within the entertainment landscape. However, as with many narratives of fame, the journey is not simply a trajectory of uninterrupted success. Ellen DeGeneres' story serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of human character, the difficult truths that often lie beneath the surface, and the ever-changing tides of public affection. In the wake of her departure from daytime television, Ellen's impact continues to resonate. The discussions surrounding her career offer critical insights into the expectations placed upon public figures, the need for an inclusive and respectful workplace, and the consequences of failing to uphold one's values. Ellen DeGeneres may have lost the heart of America, but her legacy endures, prompting reflection on the nature of celebrity and the evolving standards in a society that increasingly demands authenticity over perfection. This journey through the rise and fall of Ellen DeGeneres speaks not only to her story, but also to the broader narrative of celebrity, fame, and the culture that surrounds them. In the grand tapestry of entertainment history, Ellen's life is a vivid illustration of how the adoration of the public can morph into skepticism. Her experience is both a celebration of human resilience and a cautionary tale about the perils of public scrutiny. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, please like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating stories.